Hey, bro.
I want to fight something, bro.
Hey, bro.
Come on,
Leave
bro.
me alone. Leave me alone.
Come on, bro. I want to fight something. Yes, he
I
did.
seen it.
I'm glad I got witnesses.
I'm not though.
I seen you don't remember the catch and shoot.
Forget that. Forget that.
Why you got me in the corner?
Fuck out of here. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, now we
I'm
good.
telling you, I ain't going for none of them things.
Hey,
Hey, oh! Boy, that boy still got it. Come on.
Brother.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
No,
you
too
better.
strong for that.
You
Watch
better.
that.
Do it again. Do it
Over
again.
here.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
The 2 round.
Bing, bing, bing.
Destiny doesn't whisper. It stares you in the face, and Shakur Stevenson is talking like a man who sees nothing but the finish line.
When I was a kid coming up, Dre was the person I wanted to be like. He was the last person to win the Olympic gold medal, so for me, it was like I wanted to be the next person to win the Olympic gold medal, and I kind of watched all of his tapes. I studied him like every day faithfully, and he played a tremendous part on my style of boxing. Now, it's always been a lot of talk. I always be talking a lot of like smack to Dre just because I always watched him. Like I always been looking up to him forever. So now it's like I just want him to get in the ring and like teach me a few things. I'm not like trying to go crazy, but I just want to be able to say I got in the ring with Andre Ward.
Inside about camp, the energy feels different this time. Calmer, sharper, almost surgical as he steps up to 140 with zero drama. No bulk chasing, just pure belief that skills pay the bills.
He just knows my time. All I see is the destination that I'm trying to get to. I think I'm the smartest fighter on the planet Earth. I don't just beat guys. I'm the type of fighter that dominates people. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You better be ready, boy. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada. We at the UFC boxing gym. January 31st, I'm fighting Teofimo Lopez. I'm moving up to 140 pounds, super lightweight. The process ain't nothing new. I'm not trying to put on all that muscle and all that extra shit they keep talking about. Skills pay the bills, and that's what's gonna show up on Fight Night.
He's reflecting on setbacks, the Ruben Villa losses, the De Los Santos moment, and how doubt tried to creep in. But you can hear how those moments forged the mindset he carries now. Shakur talked about meeting Zapita in the center instead of running, about wanting to dominate instead of just win. And that's a scary evolution for anyone standing across from him.
We're looking forward to this here fight with Teofimo. I know we can guarantee you for sure, 100% he's going to be ready.
This camp feel way different from previous camps. Being away from my daughter, being away from my future wife, that's the most challenging thing. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. This is sharpest I think I done been for a fight. My diet, I let the nutritionists and all them kind of people take care of that. I just show up and eat whatever they give me. So I pay attention to what makes me feel good, and I just stay on that. Turn them out of there. Walk them out, walk them out. I put a lot of great people around me, challenge me and push me and take me to the next level, and I think that's what keeps me at my sharpest. Terence Crawford, that's my big brother. I love him to death. I feel like if he wasn't in my career and in my life, it'd have been very difficult getting to the level that I got to. And he kind of told me is take every guy serious. Seeing him and seeing how he prepared for guys who I know that's not on his level. It kind of turned me up to make sure that I do the same.
He gave Teofimo real respect too, calling him fast, strong, and high IQ. But you could feel the tension when he mentioned that sparring clip, saying the footage was misleading. And Teo knows how those rounds really went.
You look out, you 4 kings, but you're in my way. So I gotta move you out my way.
This guy is the best, and we're here to face the best. And that's just what it is.
Teo's that guy. Like, I admire his style. I done said this before. I think he's a hell of a boxer. He's fast, he's strong. He got boxing IQ, you know how to outbox people. We sparred before. We did 3 rounds, and Teo posted a video that is very misleading.
Then he dropped the line that matters. Teo wants a firefight, and Shakur thinks that could be his downfall. Add in Terence Crawford as his big BR inside. Inside egg about this camp feels less like preparation and more like calibration for something historic.
It was the first round, so we warming up. Ain't nobody really land nothing. Like, he know deep down inside, he remembered how the sparring went.
He said stop recording. Come on, dog.
Well, he's gonna want to make this a firefight, but I think that's gonna be his downfall. Being that I know that I'm getting in the ring with the truth, I want to elevate my game and make sure that I'm better than him. I want to be better than him in every area on fight night, and that's what we're gonna do.
And while Shakur was mentor about destiny and calibration, Teofimo Wassel talking about Pez talking aboutiques, and over here acting like the storm that destiny forgot to warn you about. Calling Shakur a roadrunner and himself the coyote is peak TO energy. But beneath the jokes, you can hear how serious this camp is.
Yo, we're about to do some light work with Teofimo Lopez, 10-time world champion.
Yo, what it is, baby? Box on, and it's a takeover times that by 2, because we are 2-time world champion in 2 different weight divisions. We here at the House of Champions. We breed them, we make them, and you know what? We take the belts and we take them. Let's get it, baby. Teofimo in the flesh. Let's go.
Waysacks, and breaks, and about endless conditioning, swimming, late-night glove round was about King Abu talking ABBA breaks, and at pushing limits just to see where they crack. Tio's dad jumps in like the ultimate hype engine, saying this kid was beating grown pros at 13 and was built for this from day one. And honestly, that explains the confidence.
I've been with him ever since he started boxing, which was at 6. I really knew that he was really good when he started beating professional fighters at 13, 14 years old.
Right here, man. Had to right hand up there. Right left, right. 1, 2. Thumb jab right. Up. I got it. You need to get on your gloves and learn how to do it? Or?
Tio keeps framing himself as the lone dog versus the boxing community's favorite, and that chip on his shoulder sounds massive. He's still carrying the Lomachenko legacy, the health scares, the politics, the scars, and turning all of that into fuel. This isn't just trash talk. This is Teofimo saying January 31st is his conquest moment.
That hook, crease lip. Yep. Right here, man. Out of right hand up.
So that's why we got to keep beating these guys. Beating Shakur, this is part of it to get to that next level. I pretty much have had almost everything thrown at me, and I look forward to see what will be thrown at me come January 30th.
And Af talking about Fimo was Lone Wolf Conquer Breaks, and talking about us Destiny, and Slid talking about Lone Wolf Energy, Spence Lone Wolf Rolliver, and Lone Wolf Gareth Davies Lone Wolf Supercomputer in, sounding like 2 professors arslidging overslider a supercompute slidite simulation. They weren't even debating height, they were debating ceilings. Gareth talking about Shakur's final climb to Everest had me laughing because that's legacy language, not fight week talk. And when he says Shakur isn't just supercompute slid supercomputer generational but supercomputer per generational but all-time potential to supercomputer generational potential all-time potential hero, that's pressure, not praise. Then Spencer jumps in like, yeah, but Tio is the spoiler.
Then Spencer jumps in like, yeah, but Teo is the spoiler. And that word fits perfectly.
Hero, generational but force, and he plays disruption.
Teofimo Lopez blows hot and cold, but when he's good, he's really good. Vasyl Lomachenko was an outstanding performance. Then he got derailed by George Kambosos in the fight after that and just seemed to lose his way a little bit, but in recent times looks back to his best. It's a fascinating fight. This, for me, is all about whether Shakur Stevenson can step up and bring the greatness. He's daring to be.
I love how they framed it as brains versus brutality, IQ versus all-time potential, hero, force, all-time potential, THM versus bursts, because that's the real tension. Gareth basically said Shakur wins on points if he's perfect, not good, not sharp or hero, force and sharp, but force and sharp, but hero, feck, and that's a dangerous standard. Meanwhile, Spencer kept circling back to Tio's footwork, explosiveness, and that bully energy, saying Tio doesn't need to outbox Shakur. He needs to move him, lean on him, make the ring smaller, and make the fight uncomfortable. That's not a strategy. That's a personality trait. The wild part is when they start talking about psychology, saying neither guy really has a mental crack. No fear energy, no insecurity energy, just 2 locked minds colliding, and that's scary.
Teofimo Lopez will put him in that position because he's got that physical
So it's
advantage.
all about the timing in the
He has
mid-range. It's going to be fascinating.
He has the physical attributes to put him on the ropes, and he knows that that's where his game's at. He's not going to be able to outbox Shakur. Yeah, he's a great boxer, boxer himself, and he's very athletic, and he's got great movement and all that, but he's explosive, he's more bullish, and he will have to bull Shakur. He'll have to bully.
They basically described a chess match with body shots, a standoff where one mistake is checkmate. And when they said Shakur can't sit on the ropes and flex defense like he did before because sharp, but before because force and voice, ETO will turn that into forward momentum. That's the truth bomb. This isn't a fight about who's prettier. It's about who controls space, who controls rhythm, and who controls tempo. Spencer is leaning on Shakur. Gareth sees Teo as the only man who can derail the ascent. That's the split right there. One guy is trying to climb history. The other is trying to knock the ladder over. And that's why this fight feels dangerous in every direction.
Vasyl Lomachenko is a faster but very fluid type of fighter in the mold of Shakur, who's a very loose-limbed, very relaxed fighter who can be offensive and defensive. It wouldn't surprise me to see Shakur down in this fight as well and get up and win the fight closely on points, but I can also see Teo winning.
And after Spencer and Gareth turn the fight into a physics equation of space, IQ, and foot positioning, O'Shaquie Foster crashes the conversation like pure static electricity. No filters, no poetry, just raw emotion and unfinished business energy. The way Foster talks about Shakur, you can hear it's not just boxing beef. It's personal history, ego history, inbox history, and gym history, all layered together. When he says Shakur is his #1 target and I got to have it, that's not matchmaking talk. That's obsession talk. And the crazy part is how he frames Shakur's defense. He basically says all that impregnable defense talk is cute until you're in there with someone faster, stronger, and more athletic than you. And you can feel the confidence in his voice. Before because voice, sharp, but because emotionally, like he's already shadowboxing the matchup in his head. Foster isn't impressed by labels. He's impressed by collisions. Then when he pivots to Teofimo versus Shakur, the tone shifts from personal vendetta to cold analysis. He doesn't emotionally, before because pick side because emotionally, he talks style.